Oh, it was unbelievable for me just being there. I'm there talking about football, but I've been there on the other side like Shuey and playing on that Wembley turf is just incredible. And then I'm talking about it, and England won, so it's great for me. It was a fantastic day all round for everybody.
So I want to ask you, mate, right, with the greatest respect, listen, I knew you were good, mate, but I didn't know you'd played in 6 major tournaments for England. That is quite a statistics phenomenal. And I want to ask you, and Pierce, you alongside me as well, is there any difference playing at home in the major tournament?
Well, I was in part of the squad. Shuey would be a bit more, up to date for that and the feeling. But I feel you do get that kind of extra rub of the green. You know how the pitches run. You're used to it. Playing away from home in international is always hard. Always hard. And I felt with the Euro '96, everything kind of clicked into place, and it was like a family. And then obviously you got the fans as well. They were just kind of encompassing us and just protecting us and loving us and seeing how far we can go. So it was a great feeling. It's unbelievable. Shuey, he's played many more games in that tournament, but I came on against Scotland. It was just incredible.
I think when you talk about home advantage, I mean, we spoke about it yesterday, myself and Sol, and just said probably home advantage doesn't help to start with. That first game, the expectation, the nerves of it, certainly in our experience. But yesterday was totally different. I thought the players handled the occasion brilliantly well. With us, probably Gazza's goal, going back to the home advantage tournament in '96, that changed the fortunes. And then home advantage was a massive plus to us. But I think yesterday, the players handled the occasion brilliantly. And I think the more this tournament goes on with England, certainly, the more home advantage will play a big part, and Scotland today as well have got to play on that.
So all I want to ask you as well, mate, we spoke about it as usual, we're dissecting the game from yesterday. It couldn't have gone any better really for Gareth. Maybe perhaps another couple of goals, but obviously there's going to be question marks about the left back position. Trippier, would he play Phillips, would he play Sterling? All in all, couldn't have gone any better, could it?
Yeah, obviously the eyebrows were raised when Trippier was in the squad, but we'll try to kind of talk about it and try to dissect it ourselves. And I mean, he's happy with him, experience. Obviously he's probably a talker along that back line. Probably wanted to protect Mings a little bit more in his first game, but in the end, Mings was fantastic as well. I think Sterling, talk about him, but scoring a goal. Makes a huge difference, settles the whole nation down, settles him down and the team. So I think for me, Gareth has done a wonderful job and good selections.
Some perceive Harry Kane to have had a quiet game. Jose was quite impressed with him as well, the work that he was doing off the ball, that sort of stuff, bringing everyone else in. Where do you stand on that?
I think you can't always have an amazing game every time you step on the pitch for England, but he led the line really well. He held the ball up well for the goal. He went to the side, opened it up for Sterling. So all those little things go unchecked from the naked eye or the supporter's eye. But when you technically look at his game, it was fantastic. And you always need someone that focal point, and he's that focal point. And he held the ball up extremely well and distributed it around as well. Shame about he nearly got the goal. Kind of, I don't know, maybe he was just on his heels a little bit, but he's going to get better and better. And if you want someone who can stick a goal in one chance and one moment, you want him around the box for sure. Do
you think there'll be much change to that starting 11 when we see them take on Scotland? Because I know you're going to that game as well, aren't you?
Yeah, I feel obviously with some of the left backs are probably saying what's going on.
Yeah.
I know everyone's together and everyone's kind of happy and things like that. Don't get me wrong, but Gareth is the manager. I think maybe he might change it if to win the game against Scotland. I think he might change it for the last game, and he may rest a few people and bring some players in. Who knows? But in a winning side, it's very hard for you as a manager to change and win the side. It's if it's not broken, don't fix it.
I'm really looking forward to it, and I think you get a great seat as well. You're going to be there watching the game. Are you going to be alongside Stuart Pearce?
We're going to be together, me and Sol. Again. We're a new team. He's come and joined the team.
Is there any balance at all in that commentary outfit? Any balance, just a matter of interest, guys? No?
Yeah, totally balanced on one side. Don't worry about that.
What's Sol
I
like
played
to
in
work
all,
with,
all
Stuart?
sorts of
good.
Is he
positions.
good? Yeah.
I'll bet you so. I'll bet you, mate.
Stuart. So what's it like working with Stuart?
Oh, top man. He's a top man. Obviously, football-wise, we respect him, what he's done in the game as well, and especially for England. You know, the ups and downs, but, you know, a real, true gentleman, and obviously, and also been a manager. So for me, working alongside, you know, very experienced as well. The guys just, you know, got me through the whole session, so it's great.
Excellent. So we really look forward to listening to you again. Thanks for coming on this morning.
Enjoy, mate.
Thank you, Laura. Thank you, guys.
Cheers, fella.
fella.
Best.
Speak to you again very soon.
Enjoy.
Sol Campbell was part of talkSPORT's Euro coverage. So he's going to be at Wembley with Stuart Pearce on Friday for England against Scotland, the big one. And a reminder, Jose Mourinho will be with the team, building up to the game as well. And after the final whistle, absolutely no balance in there. Completely weighted to one side with a Portuguese thrown in for good measure. That's for England taking on Scotland. Looking forward to it. 9:15.